Aloha y'all, your boy Jay coming back at you deep in the Hawaiian jungle. So as you can see, we getting our sweet potatoes on once again. Yep, these started to grow a bit wild from our other patch that's growing down by the banana hill. And so we propagating, we're making more. So some of the things that we do this time of year, about once every 6 months, we like to take inventory. Take an inventory of everything that we got going, and we basically put our numbers into the chat GPT, and the chat bot came back with good news. It said basically the way you set up, you really don't have to leave for groceries for at least 3 to 4 months. You can survive easily 3 to 4 months with the things that you have growing in the ground. The great thing about that is that checks 2 safety boxes. For one, the thing I like living in Fern Forest is we are basically surrounded on 3 sides by vegetation that you ain't coming through here. You get stuck in that Himalayan raspberry, it's a wrap. So we only got to secure just a little front right side here. So that helps a lot with safety. Also, you hear a lot of people, they buy, I guess it's this freeze-dried food or whatever type of food. Yeah, I guess that can work for some people, but that can also easily be stolen. When you look at the setup we got going here, no, somebody's going to be too tired digging up all these plants to try to steal anything. It take you all year to try to get to these plants. So it's a great safety thing. So I'm going to have y'all walk with me right quick. I want to check this last little bit of inventory that we got down here with these banana plants and check on them. So y'all gonna take a little walk, a little field trip with me. And I was just thinking about some of the former events that have happened. We're gonna take our time, so Nikki don't trip here. This is very, very uneven terrain. That's another great safety feature. You ain't running through here, especially at night. No, so you got a lot of natural safety barriers. Not to mention, we steadily adding more and more security cameras. So some you can see, some you cannot. So, but yeah, just talking about the events of the past that have more or less led me to, move to an environment like this, off grid. You go back to, I'm old enough to go back to the dot-com crash of 2000. I thought internet stocks would fly forever. And then the NASDAQ dropped 77% on them in 2 years, just like that. So a lot of people don't think this thing could crash that fast. Then you fast forward to 9/11. I'll never forget Tom Brokaw saying, "America will never be the same," and he ain't never lied. This country ain't never been the same since that day. We're gonna keep walking here. You fast forward to the financial crisis of 2008. A lot of people call it the Great Recession, but everybody know that we was in a depression. When you got Merrill Lynch, the bull, that was Wall Street, waving the white flag, begging for financial help. Come on. If the bull is begging to be acquired, nothing is guaranteed. We're going to keep walking. So, of course, even some of the younger people out there, y'all remember COVID. Anytime they tell the whole country, if not the whole world, you need to go home. If that ain't enough for you to start prepping, I don't know what is. And this latest one, a lot of people, of course, we all have our own scenarios, our own memories, but the latest one for me, and I think a lot of people missed it, is when, I want to say maybe about 6 months ago, when Microsoft came out and said, we're cutting software engineers. We don't need any more human software engineers. So if our world runs on software, and you got the biggest, largest software company in the world saying we don't need any more human software engineers, that's pretty much telling you they planning a future without you. So that's why I'm gonna come in here right quick. Try to swing around here. We call these the footers. So doing well. Like I said, we keep everything growing. We keep all this fruit and vegetable growing. We doing the thing out here. We're not talking about it. So, because we're not trying to starve. We're not trying to go hungry. I've been called a lot of things in the last year and a half. I've been podcasting and online. Been called a lot of names, a lot of different adjectives, but the one thing no one has ever called my wife and I, they've never called us hungry. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the sub button. Y'all hit that follow button. Y'all hit that notification button. We coming back at you. Aloha and mahalo.